And we are live. This is 94 feet of life. Quick little impromptu. We're going to talk some WNBA, talk about some of the summer hoops. This is a real impromptu conversation. Trav in the building. Shout out to Ham. Shout out to MJ, Germ, Coach Les, Mo. Trey, I thought about this. You just kind of take a look at the calendar. You're like, dang, WNBA regular season only got about 10 to 12 games left in it.
Yes, sir.
And we haven't really talked about it like we should have. So, man, so here's what I've seen. It looked like right now it's Minnesota versus the field.
Yeah.
Minnesota, as the night we're taping this, with a 5.5 game lead, comfortably look like they're gonna be the one seed in the playoff. First of all, I love the WNBA playoff format. Best 8 teams make
It's
it.
8 teams.
Forget the conferences. No play-in. You make it, you make it. You don't, you don't.
What is it? 13 teams?
13
13
teams, eight,
teams, top
eight.
eight, top eight. Let's get it on.
Let's get it out. So we got Minnesota comfy number one. They make the trade for Dejanay Carrington, which is, I think, another piece, wing defender to help out in the FISA.
Uh-huh.
And then you kind of got this group like 2 through 6 with New York, with Phoenix, with Atlanta, Seattle, Vegas.
Vegas.
That's kind of all in that same group. So, Trey, what's kind of been your thoughts, man, on kind of where the season's at and kind of what to expect going down the stretch here?
Um, First off, Minnesota. Just land the ship. Land
Mm.
the ship. That's all you gotta do. Land the ship. What I mean by land the ship is make it safely and healthy. Your star player, Lafisa Collier, been hurt. You're 5 games ahead of the second seed.
Right.
5 games. Land the ship. Just land the ship. It's okay to see some bumps. It's gonna be some turbulence, a little here, a little there. But the main thing is keep 24 healthy.
Yeah.
Keep 24 healthy. That is your key to success. You need home court advantage. You need all of that. That counts.
You gotta have it.
You gotta have it.
You don't want to play like last season where you get game 5 in New York. The tough ending this
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
So they gotta land the plane.
You gotta land it.
Gotta land the plane. Gotta keep the feet healthy.
The
You
Liberty,
know,
the Liberty are in the same boat also, though. Even though they're the 2 seed, they're in the same boat with Brianna Stewart.
yeah,
And
Brianna got it.
cause that's your chance to compete against the Lynx if you see them again. That's your way of just that's your insurance policy to advance into the next round is Brianna Stewart.
Correct.
Now the wild card in this,
Is who?
Vegas.
Vegas is reminding me. Remember the Heat in NBA comparison. The Heat won the title in 2006.
They're doing the same thing.
And in the next year, it just never came together.
It
It
never
was just
came
kind
together.
of,
It never came together. It never came together. But they are doing what the 06 team did.
yeah,
They didn't want it. They have the pieces to win it. But now you can see it clicking at the right time.
yeah. It's kind of starting to come back together a little bit.
Asia getting the 27 a game, the 26 and 12, the 27 and 14s. You got the point guard. She directing everything.
Chelsea. The Gregson. I think they are a case of where chemistry is so important. And unlike in NBA, the NBA is a long season. NBA is a 6 month regular season. WNBA essentially is three.
If Jewel Lord click, that's different.
They got a Jewel, Lloyd, and Jackie. That's what I want to see the
Jewel
last.
Lord and Jacket, they got it. It gotta click. It got to click. It gotta click soon. They are getting it now. They're getting it now because they actually they got G2 girl. What's her name? I
Dana.
can't, Dana.
Dana.
When she gets out there, the pace goes a little faster. And
Hmm.
she got a little combo as far as the point guard, as far as directing the traffic. And you leave her open. That's a knockdown. That's a
Right.
knockdown. And she's playing defense. So they just click there. You can see it. The wheels are turning just a little bit. But is it gonna go fast enough to advance
To
in
get them.
these finals?
Now, I look at the teams
In the playoffs, right?
that sort of don't get talked about as much. And it's interesting because you look at the NBA, right? We talk about the Pacers this year.
Uh-huh.
Balanced roster. 1 through 9, they play 10. You look at Atlanta,
Yes.
Seattle, and Phoenix, who are all playing. Like, if you look at the stats on those three teams, they don't have like one big score. They got
Uh-huh.
a lot of people in that 11 to 18 range. You getting different person on different night. Phoenix is dangerous, and it's the Bonner getting to Phoenix
Yes, sir.
alongside the wife, Alyssa Thomas.
Lisa Thomas.
Phoenix is a tough out. Phoenix is going to be a tough out, and not hometown bias. The Dream are going to be a tough out because the Dream they got a couple things. When you talk about Ryan Howard
Alicia Gray.
and Little Country,
Alicia Gray. That little left hand joker is shooting the rock. And Pow Pow then inserted herself nice and neat from
Pow
Carolina.
Pow started to come along.
Yes.
They got the Anchor and Brittany.
See,
They
they have
Atlanta,
such a ultimate weapon, Big Shot.
yeah.
If it
They
comes
are
through,
a team like if you are a Vegas and you think, okay, we can kind of get ourselves together. That is a bad Atlanta is a tough matchup for a team like Vegas because of kind of the size on the perimeter. Ryan Howard's a guard at 6'2".
at six, a big 6'2".
Yeah, kind of a rangy 6'2". Seattle makes the trade for Alicia for Brittany Sykes, which again, you talk about Seattle with Inika, with Skylar Diggins. You add
She's so freaking feisty, man. She this is
Skylar.
the
That's yes. Don't let Skylar
women
looks fool you.
version of Chris Paul. That's exactly what she
Oh yeah, Skylar. Don't let the
is.
looks fool you. She will
Do
fight
not let her looks fool you. She is too freaking feisty. Big shot, to be honest. I picked Vegas as a wild card, but this first round, whoever matches up with the fifth, sixth, and seventh seeds, which
you.
are Indiana, Seattle, and Vegas, bring your lunch.
Indiana, if for all the hype and
Caitlin get healthy is a whole different story.
Caitlin healthy with a team that has held it together
Held it
in her
together.
absence. Yeah, shout out Kelsey Mitchell. Like they've really held this thing together.
Kelsey and Leah Boston and the blonde head girl that came from Sophie.
Oh,
Sophie. Sophie.
Sophie,
Sophie.
Sophie is like Rodman Bill A. Beer. She got out there. She with all the whatever.
Sophie is Daddy Ainge.
Yeah, that's a great call.
Exactly.
Dead.
She is Daddy A's. She's the Daddy A's of WNBA, man. She's always into something. But I tell
Sophie say,
you
I'm out
what,
here.
that
I'm
little
out
joke gonna run around, and if she catches it, it's gun down.
here. Yeah. Yeah. And then another great story toward the bottom. The Sparks were a really,
Oh, they done turned it up.
they were injury hit last year. They were young. And I tell you what, I, you know, I'm not, me. I'm a like, hey, you need to be top four better than MVP. And think the Feast is gonna win it, probably going away. But what Kelsey Plum has done for that team, a young team, like she's a veteran presence. She's championship. She's been there. She's done that. And now you see her out in, as option one in LA.
Uh-huh.
And she's got that a Sparks team that probably most people thought wasn't gonna make the playoffs.
They right there.
Is right there at a
Right,
7 seed, knocking on a six.
right there. They they
Her,
they are they I mean I'm looking they right there. They're a ninth seed. The Sparks are a ninth seed.
okay.
They're a game behind the Valkyries. Nice little expansion team.
The Valkyries making the playoffs
The Valkyries making the
as a
playoffs is
expansion
wild.
team would be dope.
But you know about the thing. I'm gonna tell you this, Big Shot. I think this is we doing comparisons. Cameron Brink is check hungry.
Yeah, I can see that.
Cameron is check hungry.
Yeah.
She's outside shooting, and she's
Mhm.
so long and bright. Her and Bria, I think that's the girl from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Them two coming off their injuries, they've been on a roll since when them two then
Mm.
came back.
Right. You got
They done
them
came
two.
back.
You
And
add
then
you
you
had
got what's my girl name? The tall, bright skin. Um,
so you have Azaré Stewart.
you have her, and you
You got
also have the starter, the one that came from Vegas.
yeah. I
I
can't.
can't I can't think of her name.
What is her name? Hambry.
Hambry, right.
Yeah.
Hambry
Hambry.
is
Yeah,
raw.
Hambry. You put Rakia Jackson.
Raquel been hooping this whole year though.
Her kids had a great year. Azare Stewart. Shout out G2. You know.
Yeah, yeah. So,
So
so yeah.
the Sparks could be the Spark. If the Sparks would be like if they're the eighth seed and you are Minnesota and you end up with the Sparks in the first round, you gotta be like, listen, we gotta get them. We gotta finish that series as quickly as we can't let them hang around. Even in the best of three, we can't let them hang around. Really. So Trav will be right back. But listen, it's gonna be an interesting last 10 games. I think again, Minnesota is sort of the leader of the pack. But that 2 through 8, 2 through 9, you could see a lot of movement in these last 10 some games. So if you haven't been on a WNBA like that, now's your time to really get involved. Because as Travis detailed, once we get playoff matches set, there are some interesting. And remember, WNBA is like the playground. It's best of three.
Mm-hmm. 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 You got to get it early.
You gotta get you lose the first one in the best of three.
It's play and I like that.
I do too.
The intensity. That's the first round.
Best of three. Best of three, best of and then in the semis and finals, best of five.
Y'all
Get
lucky
to
they
it.
don't put the you luck. Hey, if them put their Euro format in the women game, boy, y'all think this should be unfair.
Tough. So keep an eye on that. And so also me and Trav, we've been checking out some of the summer hoops.
Oh,
So First of all, shout out to Eurobasket. Eurobasket just started. That is the European basketball championship. So you got France, you got Spain, Greece, Slovenia, like all the big hitters in Eurobasket in the international comp playing right now.
Mm.
But Trash, let's talk about me and Trash's new favorite thing. I want to shout out. Sometimes you need something to kind of pique your interest. So Lance Stevenson and Michael Beasley had the one-on-one on the next chapter. And so we kind of, we start watching, we watched Lance versus Beasley. And then you just kind of get into that rabbit hole.
It struck a match. It struck a match.
Struck a match. And I have watched a lot. I ain't gonna even say what I've just been watching stuff at random. I ain't been watching them in no order. Tell you what, man. In the summertime, when there's not a whole bunch going on the basketball front, it's a real decent watch. To be dead honest, I've enjoyed it. All the ones I've seen.
What's made it interesting to me, Big Shot, they have found a team concept in some one-on-one action.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like I done seen, we seen 3-on-3s where if you help, that's a point. You can't help, but they playing 3-on-3.
Right.
2-on-2s the same way. And oh my God, Big Shot sent me one, man. It was 5-on-5. One team, this one dude on this first team, he played, I think it was to 21. Was it to 21 or 20?
Are you talking about Latin Davis?
Was it 20 or 21?
It was 5-on-5 to 100.
To 100, but you
At
switch
20 points.
20
At
points,
20,
right?
At 20, if you get to 20, you knock out your opponent.
Yes. So it's going to 100. It's going to 100. I seen a dude go 62. The score was like 62-11.
Yeah, by himself.
He eventually scored 85 points before he was gone. This is the first person on this team. He eliminated 4 people.
Yeah.
He eliminated 4 people. Oh my. They were so cold after he got done. The other team came back and stole like 60. But
Right.
it wasn't his fault. It was his teammates' fault because they weren't ready.
Right. They was cold.
They was cold. But they eventually won like 100-70, something like that. But the way, it wasn't what he scored, it's how he scored.
It was
For
incredible.
all y'all people who like struggling tough buckets, this is the stuff that you need to watch right here.
Yeah.
This is what you need to watch.
The YouTube channel is called The Next Chapter.
Next chapter.
It's on YouTube. The specific video we talk about is called The Best Basketball Player You Never Heard of. And it is honestly, I done seen a lot of cold things in hoops in my day. High school, college, NBA.
To score 85 points, man.
That is one of the wildest things I have ever seen. It didn't even look, it didn't even look real.
85. Like he literally went like, he hit 20 straight buckets.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about 1, 2, 3, miss. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So to 20.
He was getting the ball, and the other dude was never getting the ball back.
They weren't getting it back. And guess what, y'all? He only had 4 dribbles to take.
Yeah. When they play ones in the next chapter, you have 4 dribbles.
You only have 4 dribbles. You know what? I was thinking about this, Big Shot. I like the format. I like everything about the format. The one thing I don't like, if you get the ball and dude poke it out your hand, that's a turnover.
It's a turnover.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be.
It should be, but but they got something going with that. I like the formats. I think it's creative. I think it's different than what you see in a reg. What I
Hmm.
like about it is they like we are not trying to be normal, what you would call normal basketball. It's
Normal
not supposed to
basketball.
be that. It's fun. It's creative. It's something different. You get to see dudes really in the element, like
Is
you
what they
know,
do.
like seeing Lance Stevenson and Michael Beasley kind of in that format,
That's
and it's
their
what we
element.
and it's what we talked about before. If we hating whatever. If you play college basketball at any level, D1, D2, D3, whatever the case, you are a hooper.
Yes, sir.
Just because a dude is not in the NBA or high level Europe, don't mean he ain't a hooper.
Hmm.
Is and we seeing guys like, and these are dudes in next chapter that some of them have had some G League run, some of them have played in Europe. But if you played in the G League, you can hoop, and it's a great platform. I've enjoyed it, man. Like summer, especially now. If you're not super into WNBA, you kind of in a dry period right now. Like once free agency is kind of over, July to like mid September is kind of whatever. So stuff like next chapter, stuff like the big three, some of the summer hoops, that's been all right.
Dude, it's crazy. It is crazy. Like if y'all like drama and the dramatics, this is it. This
Yeah,
is it. Y'all like folks to almost and almost like to fight. This is it.
right. Y'all want it to be, who got that dog in them?
Who
Who
got
from
that
the
dog in them?
who in
This
the
is it.
who in the trenches? Like this what you want to see?
Y'all want trenches? This is it. This is it. This is it. We kind of seen it some years ago. One name that comes to my mind is Paul McPherson.
Yeah,
With the
Nike, the
K's,
battleground.
the 202. They had that, and they actually had, I think they had this on HBO at one time.
It was Nike Battlegrounds. They had one they had one in France.
Right. So they had the battleground. But this right here takes the cake for
Yeah.
now. It takes the cake unless somebody can revolutionize this. This is it. This
I,
it.
they got a couple other leagues, off the dribble, ball is life, but next chapter is
Next chapter is it. Like people for y'all that love playing the NBA 2Ks at the parks and stuff, this is their type of hooping right here.
mm-hmm.
This is their entertainment. They vote. They get if you're watching, the viewers are involved because they vote for team captains and
Yeah.
who picked first and who picked second, and it's a lot of fan involvement also. So y'all need to check this out for all the people for all the hoop heads, but at the same time, people who like that fake Anna and all that stuff like that. This is for you
And
too.
also for people who like, I'm tired of the
For
NBA.
the casuals also. Shout out to Cino with the air quotes.
Yeah, if you somebody, I hate how the NBA is now, and this is Nike
This
how
is
it was.
it. This
This
is it.
listen, we always like listen. We here at 94 feel like we'll provide you an alternative. Go watch next chapter.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Hmm.
This next chapter is just as better than the big three.
I actually like it better than the Big Three.
See,
I do. I think the problem with the Big Three. This is my issue with the Big Three, and this is just my change as a fan. I don't necessarily want to see retired NBA players hooping.
that's what you do. That's what you getting now. Because and they're getting paid, of
They're
course.
getting they're
They're
getting
getting
paid,
paid.
but
So the fanfare is coming out. So you are getting ticket sales and everything like that. But the wave of the big three compared to TNC is this thing right here. It's the social media part.
and it's that it's fresh, it's exciting.
Right.
Like in the Big Three, yes, it's former NBA players, respect. But I speak for myself. It ain't but three dudes in the Big Three I really want to see play.
You are and two of them playing,
And
two
two
of
of them
them
on the
played against
same
each other. Three of them, they didn't play against each other.
and two of them on the same team. The three people in the Big Three I really want to see is Lance Stevenson, Beasley, and ISO Joe.
That's it.
Everybody else, okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. That's it. And they done played each other. And ISO smoked him.
Right. So, but yeah, man, summer before, we about what 7 weeks from training camp, so we still got some time. So, hey, man, next chapter, get involved with it. Get involved with the next chapter. Get involved with Eurobasket, uh, EuroLeague, the actual European season
Yours would
starts
have
in a,
started a little bit, right?
starts in about 5, 6 weeks because
Mm-hmm.
that season starts a little bit earlier than NBA.
Yeah.
So listen, we say 94 feet of light, man. We talk all of it. We talk all of it.
Yeah.
So but with that, we're gonna get up out of here. It's late. Remember, subscribe to the YouTube basketball for the people, by the people. Trav in the building, big shot, 94 feet of life, signing out.